Play action. Now Williams. Pass caught right side by Loveland.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
2nd and 6 coming up. To throw, Williams. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw, it's Williams. He'll try and do this himself.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
What is up? Looking to throw is Williams.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 on the play.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score.
Here it is, 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's Williams.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They've had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. What is up? They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Roma Dunze.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2?
The Bears will line up for the 2.
Williams going to throw for it.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Bears 30. Santos.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations. I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
So Allen's going to look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. 20. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
They'll run with Cook. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This is first and 10. On play action, here's Williams.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Taylor Rapp with a pick.
And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
First down, Bill.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with two remaining. We'll be back after this. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence and playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Alert, alert, alert.
Back to throw. Allen.
That is caught by Shakir.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they